Is this better, Henny? All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I just did a speed test. And I'm like, my download is like 942 megabits per second, and upload is 500. So I should be good. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know if stuff just got slow or something. I switched my Wi-Fi connection to one of the others that I have set up for my house because we have to have a couple, and we've got like extenders and things like that. So I just switched to one of the others. It's really annoying because I just set it up. I'm going to be eventually, once I finally get this all set up here, I'm going to have my computer hardwired. So I'm going to get like I'm going to have a connection here. Well, they said they were throttling because of our copyright issues earlier, because of the number of streams we had that had copyrighted material that we weren't supposed to have on. That was that notice that I got 2 nights ago, or what was that, 3 nights ago, this past weekend. They said that they're doing that to us because of our streams having all this copyrighted stuff, which is stupid. But I guess I get it. I guess. But like, yeah, I doubt any serious musician would see our stream and be like, oh, they're making money off of us. But yeah, I'm going to get this all hardwired because like my computer downstairs in my office, when I do speed tests, it's like 2 gigabytes per second or gigabits per second or whatever. It's like I have to pay like extra because of what I do for work. I need this pretty much fastest internet as I can get. So internet speed should never be a problem. Here's our auto. Good luck, guys. Ooh, a Rocky. Hey, Matt. Juan Brito, subject of multiple conversations. Oh, it's a speckle. $270, $299 for the Rockies. It's box 4. Congrats, whoever ended up taking the Rockies. It's a nice one. Hey, dude. Yeah, good to see you, man. I hope you're well. I hope you're well also. But yeah, I've got somebody coming. This weekend to install the data jack here, so then I won't have to connect via wireless anymore. I mean, autos have not been super great. I mean, that was the best one so far. We had the Kyle Harrison bass auto. The others were like the Shea Whitcomb bass and what was the other auto? I already forgot. It was that memorable. Oh, Damon Keith. Yeah, super memorable. I feel bad for whoever, all the people having to open pristine today. Just the packaging, from a packaging standpoint. And say what you will about the cards and whatever, but like, it'd be one thing, like, you can have like a product that is like that for people that are gonna like a version of that product that it's like that has that old nostalgic, packaging, and then have one for like breakers so they don't have to go through all that crap. Yordan Alvarez, purple, 207 to 250. So it shouldn't take so long to get through cases and stuff. I mean, that's one thing. It's like, that's my main beef. I don't care. People. Oh wow, that's sick. I don't care. Like, honestly, people collect what you want, like what you want, buy what you want. But it's like, if you're having to sit like 2 hours or an hour and a half through a break, where it's like the big hit in that break is most likely going to be like $100 card. I mean, that's not good for anyone. Yeah, I am happy Zavala is moving up. That minor league stadium, that Lake Elsinore, is just eats prospects. So I'm happy he's getting the fuck out of there. So yeah, I am super happy he's getting the hell out of there. But I mean, that's how you know, if they can play well and look really good there, then you know that they're legit. Like James Wood was legit there. Jackson Merrill was legit there. So there's Brooks Lee. We have another purple. No, this is a blue shimmer. Sorry, purple. God, blue shimmer outfielder. Jason Chourio, nice for the Guardians. 36 to 150. He's in Indiana, but way north. Really? I didn't realize, for some reason, I didn't realize that that's in Indiana. Huh. I don't know. I feel like I should have probably known that. There's a I'm not sleeping on Hector. Hector's rated appropriately. There's a certain amount of upside playing in a bandbox versus playing in where Zavala was playing. I mean, like, pretty simple there. But I'm not saying Hector's bad. It's just his upside isn't the same. It's just not the same. Like, Zavala is ridiculous. If you look at all of his peripherals, he shits on Hector Rodriguez. He shits on a lot of players. And I actually like Hector Rodriguez. I think Hector Rodriguez is good. But Ellie, gotta sleeve these now since they're still probably like $20. Do this. I think Hector Rodriguez is appropriately ranked. Like, Here we have a Aqua creator of Colby Thomas. I was hoping it was Geloff for the A's. Nice Rojas. Purple paper. Oh, Shohei. Anybody get any info on his injury today? I saw the pics of him getting taken out of the game. 117 to 250. Was it like precautions or was there like an actual injury? Arm fatigue? Yikes. Yikes. That is not a good sign. I mean, it's not like, oh, he heard something pop, bad sign, but well, yeah, no, I'm just saying it's for the team. It's not good because I mean, it's been a complete disaster post-trade deadline for them. Yeah, I mean, he's going to eventually have to stop pitching. Yeah, they need to. I mean, like, another Colby Thomas. I'm saying they need to so they can actually have him not be injured in the outside chance that they're actually able to make the playoffs. I mean, one thing I will say is that he's not like the one positive thing and why other teams have more of a shot is that he's not like that. Like, he's a different type of dude. He's not like the traditional, I'm going to go to the big powerhouse team because I'm going to win a World Series there, whatever kind of guy. At least that's what they, what they tell you. Yeah, I know. What a disaster. They gave up so much. Yeah, he's never going to be in Detroit. Now, I could see him in Seattle. I could see him in San Francisco. And they tried to give Judge so much money, right? They offered that much for Judge. You're telling me they wouldn't do that for Shohei or more? All right, so this could possibly be a Philly, Dodger, Ranger. Oh, it's a Ranger. For Minsky, and it's Andres Mesa, unfortunately. Be base. It is base, thank God. One of the few players in this product where the base card probably sells for as much as a gold because nobody wants it. I will say, barring us hitting something massive in this last box of this half, my God, I would expect big things from the second half of this hobby case. I would expect big things. Yeah, I can't see him going to the East Coast. Just from what he said is that he wants it to be more convenient to be able to go home or whatever. But again, who knows what the real truth is, right? It's just all the shit that you hear. Danny DeAndrade, he's not bad. I mean, he's one of those dudes that's gonna be a better player than prospect, or like an investment, whatever. But I mean, he's still super young. I forget where he's at in the model. I think he's like what is he in, like the upper 70s? Which is still pretty good because he's super young. Of course, he's super young. Yeah, I think that just because, like I said, first of all, the Giants offered Aaron Judge so much money, right? And they were trying to spend, I don't know. I don't know why, but I just get a feeling that he's not going to be a Dodger. Another pink paper. Nelson Rada. That's a good one, at least. 72 of 175 for the Angels. I think Ohtani like wants the challenge. I mean, he could have forced his way out of LA or Anaheim, whatever. But I think he wants the challenge. No, he's definitely gone because they sacrificed the farm for trying to make this run. So that tells you that they think that they had no shot at re-signing him because this was like their small window. Now, here's another interesting thing is that, with Juan Soto's contract, with Juan Soto possibly leaving the Padres, it's a pretty big salary hole that opens up. Could he be a Padre maybe? Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about him going to the East Coast. Although he had said his favorite team and favorite franchise was the Red Sox. Soto. Yeah, I don't know. Soto's probably gone. But they said that, is Ohtani's favorite team was the Red Sox. So who knows? We have a Speckle auto coming up because I saw the back of it. And it's probably going to be a Met. Or it could be an Astro. It's another Astro. Okay. Come on, be Clifford. Nope. Andrew Taylor. $68 of $299. This is a good sign. This is a good sign that we got this Andrew Taylor. It's a bad sign for this current break, but it's a good sign for tomorrow's break. This first half was definitely Turd City, but I have a feeling this next half. We could do it tonight if we can fill it. Like, we would have to fill it fast. I would do it. Where's Chuck? If Chuck could orchestrate it for me. Great. This is Who Gives a Fuck out of 299. Extra cards in this pack, of course. We get a Modern Prospect parallel, Joshua Baez, 60 to 125. I'm probably going to do a recap of like 3 cards. The Montgomery and the Burrito. Honestly, if this was somebody else's break and Discord and whatever business, I would buy all the big teams. And I tell you this honestly because I just would. I would buy the D-backs. I would buy the Rays. I would buy probably the D-backs and Rays after seeing what I just saw. D-backs, Rays. Let me think. What do we have? We had Burrito. We had Mesa too, didn't we? Keith, Harrison. Yeah, I would load the fuck up. Here, look at our autos. Look at our autos. I would load the fuck up. That's what I would do. Nice one for Joe. Congrats. Let's see if we can fill this. If we can fill this fast, I'll do it. I don't want to strap because my daughter's first day of school tomorrow. And a lot of people got to wake up early and stuff. So if we can fill this in the next like 15 minutes, I'll do it. I'll say, well, I would do what's in the box, but I want to get on Discord so I can run it. I need Chuck. Since Chuck's not here, I can't. I'm like flying blind. See, Bunk, there he is, pulling his weight. Chuck, we need to run this back. This was the horrible first half and had all the makings of a insane second half. Try to run it back. No deals. No deal channel. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, let's try to fill this up because, like, first of all, we're like super cheap on this case. But second of all, we are pretty live for a big couple of cards. And feel free, you guys can take my spots or whatever. Take whatever teams you want of mine. Wait, I don't remember what teams I had. Wait, I just had Tampa Bay, didn't I? Never mind. Yeah, take whatever you want of mine. I don't care. I want somebody to hit this card. I don't want it to be me. Okay, Efro's taking Tampa Bay. Good. While you guys are doing that, I'll leave the stream on for a little bit, and I'll pull the chuck and do some sorting. It's mine and this. Yeah. Let me see. Let me get on my phone. Now we're gonna tell people it's gonna be just a short amount of time. I'm gonna step away for 1 second. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Oh, look at C-Bump with this pretty spreadsheet. All right, C-Bump taking charge. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll continue sorting stuff here until you guys tell me we're good to go. I'm good with 713. 713 is my number. What am I doing? What's up, dude? This is your time to shine, Jose. You or Ifro will be your time to shine. You're excited for Chrome. I'm excited for Chrome, man. There's a lot of I need to get a new checklist and you get to like dive in and stuff. That's good about the timing of Chrome is it's all expectations, right? Because you're not going to really get to see them play for 6 months. Yeah. When do I think the checklist comes out? My guess is after Labor Day. That'd be my guess. Because if I was them, that's when I would release it. Because nobody's gonna be focusing on shit until then. Everybody's gonna be on vacation and whatever. Then they'll probably drop the checklist. I know who you'll be getting. You'll be going after Sebastian. The Rangers. You and Minsky will be battling it out so you can grab the Rangers. Yeah, Salas is going to be way too expensive. People are going to be paying way too much for him. he is going. Oops, what am I doing? He's going to be way overpriced. He's not. Honestly, he's a good in terms of a baseball player. He's definitely one of the best prospects in it, right? But in terms of the hobby, since catchers don't sell for shit and they don't do well, that he's going to be way overpriced, and people are going to way overpay for him, and they're going to get absolutely destroyed. So that's one player that I would stay the F away from when Chrome releases. Stay away from the Padres. Because also the way it looks is that the rest of their checklist is going to be pretty ass. Because they're, obviously you have him, so they're going to expect him to carry that team. But I would stay away from the Padres. They're going to be so expensive, and they're not going to be worth it. You're going to look back in the year and be like, wow, people just punted so much money on the Padres. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's going to sell early, but the same thing happened with Adley. Like, look what Adley's stuff sells for. Like, he's a surefire. Like, in my opinion, he is probably going to be a Hall of Famer, Adley, barring injury. I appreciate it. But, like, Adley's probably going to be a Hall of Famer, barring, like, he gets hurt or something like that, right? And his stuff doesn't sell that well. So, I mean, I can only give my advice, right? If people want to, chase whoever they want to chase, that's their thing. But I'm talking about the fact that, I don't know why I just leave that, but whatever. Oh yeah, Tovar. I mean, it's so cheap. He's so young. Yeah, draft is going to be an expensive product this year. It's going to be a very, very expensive product. A lot of high-level, high-end players in draft this year. Topps Chrome rookie stuff sells high right now, and because everybody's being stupid about Topps Chrome right now. Wait for a month. Topps Chrome's gonna be selling, like, everything in Topps Chrome's gonna be selling for like half of what it is now. Like, Bowman comes out, nobody's gonna give a shit about Topps Chrome. All that stuff will be like half price. That's why you can't go wrong selling all the Topps Chrome right now. Not me. The Topps Chrome that I'm holding right now is all the buyback stuff. Because I told myself, I was like, okay, any of the buyback stuff I'll use to help subsidize breaks for our group. That's 90% of the reason why I'm buying the teams with those. That, and I like the gambling aspect. Because then I can. So what I did is I went out and I put when Freddie Freeman was like plus 650 or something like that, I went out and put a bunch of money on Freeman since I have all that Acuna. Basically kind of lock in some of it. But I mean, honestly, it's like there are guys who are super cheap that will always be super cheap. No, it's not worth collecting red cards. No, it's not. On release, it's not. How about this? I'll say that. Like what I'm saying, like in a month, all these cards that people are buying and the products and stuff that people are spending so much money on, it's because there's nothing else, right? We had a new baseball release out that people gave a shit about for a long time, and so people are spending so much money on Topps Chrome because it's a good sweat. That's all it is. It's all gambling. So, like all these cards that people are going nuts about and whatever, they're not going to be worth it. They're not going to be worth half as much in like 2 months. I mean, I would sell every single Topps Chrome card that I have once graded, which I plan on doing, right? So I've got a lot that's being graded right now. As soon as I get it back, I'm going to sell them, everything. And I plan on then buying a few Riley Green back. Afterwards, to give to family members and whatever. Toronto Mets, Twins. Okay. So not a lot of money left. Guys were smart and took the big teams, like I was saying. Chuck, let me just take the Blue Jays. I'll take the Blue Jays. Hope for Bonilla. If I don't hit a Bonilla, then I'll just rack them to somebody. Or you want to do the filler? Okay, sure. Yeah, do the filler then, I guess. I don't necessarily need a team, so. Let's see what I got last. Woohoo! Look at that last case, that last break for me. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Damn it, I should have brought up my you want to keep your Drew Jones base, dude. Like there's no like they don't like the base cards like that, they don't sell for much. So you might as well just hold on to them. And then like if he blows up, then the base cards will be worth like $10. Right? So if you just have a huge stack of them, it's like what I did with my James Wood, right? Like what am I gonna do? Sell them for like $2 each or $1 each or something? No, I'll just hold on to them. Yeah, I mean, like this is kind of a lost season for him because he's been hurt so much. And it's funny, you can hear like his dad's been on a couple shows talking about him. They're like, "Oh, what can he, like how's your son doing? Whatever." And his dad's is like, "Yeah, he's got to get healthy. Just figure out how to stay on the field and whatever." Chuck, I'll take Minnesota too. Even though I don't like Julian. Actually, better yet. Chuck, I'll just kill it. I don't want to wait. So I'll just kill it. Do me a favor. I'll kill it. Give Chicago, give the White Sox to Boston Joe. Give the Padres to Stein. Give the Mets to Efro. I'll take the Tigers and Twins. All right. So Padres, Stein, White Sox, Boston Joe, Mets, Efro. Actually, you know what? Better yet, Twins to Awase. Twins Awase, and I'll keep Detroit. Okay. Actually, no. Better yet, give for C-Bunk for helping out. Give C-Bunk Twins on me. It's all right. C-Bunk's got it, right? No. Give you. Awase doesn't want it, so put you on the Twins, dude. You get the Twins. Awase's not going to want it. All right, so we good? So all the right people have them? All right, everybody pay so I don't have to chase you down. Jose knows what the deal is. Let me put these up. Separate this out so we can get going. And let's put the stacks over here. It's all nice and sorted already. All right, everybody pay. I trust that everybody paid. Yeah, Efro's got massive Mets. Yeah, Jose's the one you got to watch out for. Got to watch out for Jose. That's got to be my favorite running joke. Yeah, you do. It's like a rap. All right. Well, if All right, well, I'm going to just trust everybody's good. We can get going. Second half. Godspeed. I don't even know what teams I have. I hope I don't hit. Wait, I've got Toronto and Detroit. Yeah, I definitely hope I don't hit. So today's Wednesday. These cards, I'm going to ship them to Chuck. You know what? I will get these bagged up tonight. Ooh, nice Diane Jorge. If I get these bagged up tonight, I can get them shipped to Chuck on Saturday. And then if Chuck is able, I don't know when Chuck's planning on shipping. If Chuck's shipping on Monday, then maybe this stuff will be in your packages at that time. I don't know what the schedule is, though. So I'll do my best, but no promises. There's a chance you guys might not get these for 2 shipments. But we're going to try. And obviously, if somebody hits something massive, I'll send it out directly. We're just not trying to spend like an ass load on shipping from me and from Chuck. Because if we start, I mean, we could start doing that, but if we start doing that, we'd have to charge more. Just because of how much extra cost that would be. Obviously, I wouldn't give a shit. I just ship here, but it would cost a lot more. Right off the bat, here we go. Here's a Met. Alex Ramirez, I knew it. So, yep, I know this case. Alex Ramirez, it's a base Alex Ramirez. So we are going to see. We're going to see a Beltre. And we're also probably going to see an Andrew Jones or Drew Jones. So bang for Efro. Oh shit. Let's show the other 2 cards in that pack. There they are. Bang Efro on the rack. Rack focus. Green paper. This guy for C-Bunk. 352, 399 of this guy. Oh, man. So far, I'll let you guys know. So far, I have bought about $70,000 worth of 23 Bowman Chrome. So the hope is that it ends up being enough until I can get some more actual flow. Product flow. Ooh, Adley. So needless to say, we should be covered for at least the first week or so of that release. And once it's out on the market and stuff, it'll be easier for me to get. But obviously right now it's hard. And I have to kind of average cost it in. Like, because I need volume, I have to get it from different places. Some places which will be way more expensive than others. But this will be the last Bowman release where we have to scramble like this. So that'll be nice. That will be nice. And we have a fuchsia of Obvious De La Cruz. 65 of 199 for Jose. But like I said, it'll be nice not having to scramble for product. because I spend way too much time on that. I do see one interesting looking box here in our stack of boxes. You guys notice the one interesting looking box? It's got like the where the tape was done all up on the tops part. Like they, we'll see. Maybe that's gonna be a banger. We can only dream. All right. We got through that box. I say got through. We're gonna go right to the funky looking one. The auto was an Alex Ramirez. But it was a base auto of Alex Ramirez. We are at our quota of base autos for hobby. I'm expecting something absolutely massive based on what we've seen. Here's our next auto. For the Twins, oh, it's Edouard Julien. I told you he's coming. Let's see what kind of color this is. Oh, it's a true blue. It's a true blue Edouard Julien. $116 of $150. I had to force the guy to take them. Had to force him. Even worse, his fiance. It's the fiance's getting home mojo. That should not be the biggest hit of the case. He is not a case killer. If it was Jackson Holiday, he'd be a case killer. If it was Matt Mervis, he'd be a case killer. But Julien, is not a case killer. But we get our first good color autograph. And like I said, I expect more. Oh, Chuck wants some orange Cardinals. Okay. Interesting, Chuck. Chuck calling for some orange Cardinals. Sky blue Mikey Romero. I'll see what I can do for you, Chuck. Some orange Cardinals. See what I can do for you. So wait a minute though, we're 2 for 2 on my racks so far, right? So both autos have been my my rack teams. Let's not keep that streak up. They owe us a parallel here. Here's a Blu-ray wave. Just rip it right off. Colton Cowser for the O's. 103 of 150 for Chuck. And some of this garbage. Sleeve the Romero. And we move on. And that's the rest of box 2. So starting to see the color autos, which we are owed. As my piles of base come tumbling down. Piles of paper. So, Chuck, by the way, I didn't realize piles. You want to see piles, Jimmy? Look at this shit. Why is it not letting me? So funny. Oh, it's because the camera's not moving over. You want to see piles? You want to see piles and piles and piles? All right, let me fix the camera now, damn it. Ah, damn it, I fucked it up. That's what I get. Trying to be funny. There we go, we're back. And we're back. Gunner. Probable rookie of the year. Let's just do that. Oh, yeah. If I were to ship him all this, he'd be like, good God. There is a lot. I want to say that's like 5 cases of base. Just paper. Chuck and I are supposed to be selling the base paper to make up for some of the break costs, since we usually lower the cost of the breaks by like 50 or 60 bucks just to say, okay, and then we'll sell the paper. But then we never do. And so we never recoup that cost. It just sits here because it takes more time to figure out what to do with it than we have to spend on it. And the children's hospitals and stuff said, no, we're good, thanks. You've given us way too much. Way too much. Chuck, that dude that I sent all that base to that one time that you were sending it to, dude's like totally ghosted me. I had sent him like so much. So like he's like just total ghosting. So I spent all that money packing it up and shipping it to him and shit. Total ghost mode. Texting him a couple times, like, hey man, it's not a big deal. It's not a lot of money, whatever. But it's like, nope, not paid me at all. Not once. All right, next auto for the Guardians. Of course, it's a Burgos. And it's purple Burgos. It is 13 at 250. Yeah, he hasn't paid me at all. And also, when he was talking about what he got from me, he was like way under. He was way under stating what I sent him. I sent him easily 100 pounds worth of base cards. Easily. Maybe more. Most likely more. So, yeah, I don't know. And he was giving me like some excuses early on, like, oh, my wife's in the hospital, which, if she's in the hospital, whatever. But that was like over a month ago. And, Anthony Gutierrez and Javier Osorio. Gutierrez is 3 of 250. Yeah, I mean, I'd at least like to get my shipping costs back. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And I told him, though, I mean, like, afterwards, he was, like, saying when he could pay for it. And I was like, I mean, dude, like, the amount of time it takes for me to pack it up, plus the shipping, and you're paying me that? I'm like, I'd rather just donate it. Like, it's like, well, you don't want to get any money for it? I'm like, well, no, because the amount of time it takes to ship it to you, it's not worth what you're paying for it. I'd rather just donate it to somebody or send it to Neil so he can, like, make little packs out of it or whatever. Yeah, so he kind of, like, I'm trying to be sensitive because he says, like, something, his wife was in the hospital or whatever, but I'm not, just kind of pissed off a little bit about it. How are we feeling on who? I mean, he's a little older for he's not, I'm saying old, but the power should have been coming. So you got to hope that you start seeing some more power from him. Figueroa to 99. Mercedes. Speaking of another guy that you need to start seeing step up. Although he has been playing better lately. I mean, look, I'm not trying to disparage the guy. Maybe he does have a lot going on and shit. But, I mean, first of all, it's not like a ton of money. And, like, it's like the principle. I spent all that time sending him this crap that he's going to apparently make some money off of, whatever. Great. But I didn't realize Pedro Leon is in the Scouts top 100. Jesus Christ. All right, that was box 3. Switch things up. Take a big gulp of my unsweetened iced green tea lemonade from Starbucks that I saved for this occasion. Bump the camera with my arm, of course. Boom. Mini boom. Yeah, whatever. Figured we'd have some stragglers in here because of all the pristine that's being ripped on Blez tonight. Poor Hawk. in brown. God, that's one time where you don't want to be a breaker, where you have to break case after case of like Topps Chrome Update and Pristine. Good God. Or Platinum Anniversary Topps Chrome Update and Pristine. Can you imagine? Oh, what do you do today? Oh, I ripped 12 to 15 hours of that stuff. They've been offline. I wonder if they didn't get their shipment in or something. That would be the only reason why they'd be offline. Really? I mean, it's not a surprise. That's insane. Where's our auto? It's a Blue Jay, as expected. Who wants to bet me that this isn't Manuel Beltre? Who wants to bet me? Anyone? Anyone want to bet that this isn't Manuel Beltre? I'll give you great odds. Great odds. Nah, it's Beltre. Look at that. You know why? Because I've seen way too much of this shit. I would have taken all bets up to any amount of money that was Manuel Beltre. Any money. Any amount of money. I've seen way too much of this. I know exactly what's going to be. But the thing is that this is good because in one of those boxes is probably a Drew Jones or a Caminero. So and we haven't hit our orange yet. I'm glad that Beltre wasn't orange. But yeah, color-wise, it's been a really bad hobby case. We had that one True Blue. We had like 5 base autos. Had 2 speckle. Was it 2 refractor, 2 speckle, 5 base autos? Is that right? And a blue? Oh, we had a purple. Sorry, a purple and a blue. Hector. Well, because there are other guys that fill that big card void spot in these boxes. Unfortunately, it could also be Mervis. So here we have a fuchsia paper of Max Wagner and an aqua shimmer of Yolber Herrera. The aqua shimmers are to 125. The fuchsia papers are to 299. Now I have to figure out who I want to rack the Blue Jays to. We've sent him a bunch of stuff. He doesn't mean like, I mean, Noah would probably just dump all the Jays cards. It's not like he wants, like, he's like a true collector. If I had the A's or something like that, I definitely would, right? I would, absolutely. He doesn't want the Jays. All right, that was box 4. Something big has to be lurking here, or else I'm going to vomit. It was just 2 base cards stuck together. Yeah, see that? There's like a weird pack. There's like only 6 cards in that pack, and there were like 14 in the one before it. Purple. Whew. Whew. Want to hold on to that one. Might want to hold on to that one. Whew. Now we're on fire. Now we're on fire. Whole pack of dust. Our Atomic. Alonso. Oh no, that reminds me. Seeing him on the back, that's another guy who could be, unfortunately, Jacob Berry. Please don't be Jacob Berry. No offense, whoever has the Marlins. That's here's bothering me. I have nothing to say. Here's the auto. Please, God, be good. No. to rack the Tigers now. What the fuck? Moises. All right. There better be a red or motherfucking superfractor in this last box. All right. We're going silent. We're going silent mojo for the last box. Silent mojo. Starting now. And pathetically, the hit of the brake. I don't know why, but this happens every single time. I try to do like something nice and like oh, this is like a super discount, whatever, and whatever. Every time. Every time I try to do like, oh, nice break, whatever, and make it super cheap and well, we all lost money. We all lost money tonight. That's for sure. Me and Chuck lost money on this break. Not only by obviously we also bought teams in it, but also because after we ship and do all this stuff and the time and everything else, it's throughout the time. I basically end up doing this for hardly above what we paid for it. And this is how the card gods reward us. That's exactly right. But it's okay. I mean, I'm obviously I'm pissed off about the case sucking. I'm pissed off about the case sucking. I mean, I don't give a shit. I could lose whatever. Like, I don't care. But this, when your best two hits, well, I mean, that Julian was good. But when you're like the second best hit of the second half was this card. And it's to $3.99. The hood was a refractor. So this is what we got in terms of color. We got, hold on. Yeah. So the first half we got what? We got 2 speckles, a refractor, and 2 base. And then here we get, or 3 base last time, or 1 speckle and 3 base. So we got 6 base, which is unheard of in a hobby. And then our best color was blue. Like, talk about a complete shit sandwich. Here's the rest of the shitty recap. No, we did. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean 6. We didn't get like super low numbered. We got 150. That was like the lowest out of this off this half. Actually, no, this is 125. But and then we got the orange out of this other half. Oh yeah, I gotta do well, at least I can do this. I've got to do the what's in the box for Chuck. So if Chuck's still there, let me go get the what's in the box stuff. Anticlimactic, what's in the box? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was a shit box. Or shit case. I'm not in the mood to be creative. So, Chuck, this is not a creative. What's in the box? I will give you $250. Or what's in this box? I'll give you $252. Or what's in this box? I'll give you $252.69. Or what's in the box? Chuck wants the box. All right, let's open it up. Chuck wants the box. What's inside the box? Oh, it's the Ronnie Simon we just hit. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was from the break we just hit. Congrats. Thanks for playing What's in the Box.